Hello everyone. We'll start with the new topic, epidemiology of smallpox. So, it's an acute contagious viral disease with fever and pustules that usually leave permanent scars. Okay? There will be formation of pustules with the fever and there will be permanent scars, and it was effectively eradicated through vaccination by 1979. By 1979 there was no disease present in the world due to the vaccination. Smallpox is a very serious illness caused by a virus called the variola. Okay? So variola virus caused this disease, and it gets its name from the pus-filled blisters or pox that form during the illnesses. During the illnesses, there will be formation of pox that is called blisters. Okay? That's why it got the name smallpox. Smallpox was an infectious disease caused by either of two virus variant, variola major and variola minor. Okay, either of the one virus was causing the smallpox disease, variola major and variola minor. This is what it looks like, smallpox virus. It has an incubation period of between 7 and 17 days after exposure and only becomes infectious once the fever develops. Okay? It is the incubation period is 7 to 17 days, and after the fever confirms only there will be infectious. That it becomes the infectious. The disease is also known as the Latin names called variola or variole vera, derived from various, that is spotted, or varus, pimple. Those are the names given in the Latin. Disease burden, as recently as 1967, the WHO estimated that 15 million people contracted the disease and that 2 million died in that year. Okay? Total 15 million people were infected with the smallpox and 2 million people died. How it is transmitted? Smallpox is contagious, and that means the virus can spread to others. Okay, it will be spread from the person to person, spread through tiny spores, drops of infected person's saliva when the person coughs, talks, or sneezes. Okay. And smallpox usually passes from person to person during close face-to-face contact. Okay? Through the face-to-face contact, the virus will transfer. Breathing in the virus from a cough, sneeze, or saliva of someone with smallpox. Whoever is having smallpox, if they breathe, cough, or anything, if the healthy person breathe the same thing, same air and droplets, then he will get the infection. Touching skin that has smallpox, skin blisters. Okay? Whoever is having the smallpox, skin blisters, if you touch their skin, then you will get the infection. Touching contaminated body, fluid, or objects such as bedding or clothing. If anybody, the infected person, bed or cloth, if you touch, then still move again, you will get the infection. Breathing in the virus in a room, bus, or train shared with someone who has smallpox. If the smallpox person is traveling in the same bus or a car or any vehicle or the same room, then through the droplet infection or the airborne infection, you will get the infection. Sharing a razor, tableware, or a toothbrush with someone who has smallpox. Again, this is also a reason where how you will get the infection. Okay? If you share the person's infected person's razor, tableware, or a toothbrush, again you will get the infection. So, how the diagnosis is done? If someone does get smallpox, a doctor can recognize the disease because it causes a special kind of rash. By seeing the rash itself, you can diagnose the disease. The rash shows up as blisters on the skin that fill with fluid and the crust over. So how the rash will be? It will be like the blister type. Again, the fluid will be filled inside. This might sound like chickenpox, but the blister look different from the blisters of chickenpox. Okay, chickenpox, the blisters are a little larger than the smallpox, and the color varies with the crust. Smallpox was localized in small blood vessels of the skin and in the mouth and throat. In the skin is the resulted in a characteristic maculopapular rash and later raised fluid with blisters. In the first stage, it is present near the small blood vessels, and then they get transferred into the or spread into the mouth and throat. Then there will be maculopapular rash and later raised fluid-filled blisters. So variola major produce a more serious disease and an overall mortality rate of 30 to 35%. There was an increased mortality rate in the disease caused by the variola major. The other symptoms of smallpox are like those many other less serious illness like fever, headache, backache, and feeling tired will be there. So what are the clinical manifestations? After exposure to the smallpox virus, it usually takes 7 to 17 days until illness begins. So the fever will be of more than 38.3 degrees Celsius or 101 degree Fahrenheit. Smallpox generally begins with fever, headache, body ache, and weakness on day 1. Then, so starting features will be fever, headache, body ache, and weakness. So that is in the day 1. Then afterwards there will be small round pox appear and spread on the face, arms, legs, and inside the mouth. That is in the day 2 and 3. Then after 7 days, the pox turn into bigger blisters and fill with the pus. The pox will turn into the bigger blisters and the pus will be filled inside. This is what blisters looks like. Day 12, the blister crust over, stomach pain and confusion can also occur. So due to the infection, there will be a blister crust all over the body and stomach pain will start and confusion will be there. And in the 3rd and 4th week, the blister turn into scabs and fall off, leaving pitted scars on the skin. So the blisters will turn into the scab-like structure. Then the scars on the skin will be peeled off. Long-term effects of smallpox include scar, blindness, deformed hands, and feet. So the complication of this disease is scar, blindness, deformed hands, and feet. The blindness will be caused by this. The smallpox infection all over the body, scar formation. So how the prevention can be done? It is by the vaccine. Type of shot can prevent infection with the virus that causes smallpox. Years ago, people were vaccinated against the smallpox. Now it is not present. This is smallpox vaccine. Today, smallpox vaccines aren't given because nobody has had the disease for many years. So from many years, there is no disease all over the world. So they are not giving the smallpox vaccine. Scientists also are working to make more vaccines to have on hand for the future. So in case of outbreak in the future, you can have the vaccines to be taken. So the scientists are making the vaccine. So the treatment, there are no pills that can treat smallpox, but scientists are doing research to try to develop medicine for the disease. There is no pill, but later now the scientists are researching on the tablets, the treatment of the disease. If someone does become infected with the smallpox virus, getting the vaccine within a few days of becoming infected can lessen the disease symptoms. If anybody gets smallpox virus, within few days you should get the vaccine so that the disease symptom will be reduced. So it was found 6 vials of freeze-dried smallpox virus were inside cardboard box at the National Institute of Health in Bethesda. Last known case is 1978 in Great Britain. It's over. Okay. World Health Assembly declared smallpox eradicated in 1980. Most famous victim was Queen Mary II of England, died of smallpox in 1694. India was declared smallpox free on 5th July 1975. It was effectively eradicated through vaccination by 1979 globally. So it is not completely destroyed, but you can take a prevention so that even the vaccination you can take and the health education so that the spread can be prevented. The stocks are still held at government research centers in Russian Federation and at the US. Still the smallpox vaccines are present in the Research Institute of Russian Federation and the US. This is the smallpox vaccine. So that's what about the smallpox. We'll see in the next chapter. Thank you.